Hey there everyone, lovely morning from Singapore. Welcome to my channel, Life Across the Borders. I hope all are you doing fine. As this is the first video of the channel, so before starting I would like to introduce myself. My name is Badal. I am from India and professionally I am working as a software engineer, having almost decade plus of experience in software development. Last few years I am working in Singapore. Almost year 2018 I moved to Singapore, and since then I am working here. Last year I decided to go back to India for a few months, and when I was in India, many of my friends, they asked me to show anything I have recorded because they are curious to see Singapore. Not only the big buildings, I mean especially the Marina Bay or Maryland side, everything they wants to see, but unfortunately I don't have much to show because I hardly record video from my camera. So recently I moved back to Singapore again, and I decided to start my YouTube journey so that they can see the video around Singapore from my camera. So here I am with my Pocket 3 in my hand and recording my neighborhood. So I decided to record my neighborhood first so that you can relate where I am living. Anyway, if you like to know more about me, my employment or all other employment, what is the process and how many type of employment are there, my living expenses, anything, the rental, the housing, the food, the grocery, anything you want to like, anything you like to know more, just comment below. I promise I will record a video on it. So this is the church in my neighborhood. The church name is Saint Michel Church, and church is quite beautiful and big. So I'm walking along and will show you from the front side. And on my left hand side, on my right, these are all the bungalow properties which is privately owned, and there is no lease kind of thing. This is for generation. So if you own this property, although it is quite expensive, comes between 7 to 10 million Sing dollar. If you are owning this property, you are super rich. But this property is for generation. Today is Sunday, so they are preparing for prayers. Yeah, so this is the side view of church. These all are the condominium properties, all are high-rise in my neighborhood. So you can see the high-rise buildings, beautifully designed and crafted. And the weather is very sunny, very cloudy today. Okay, moving back to the church side, I was avoiding because somebody was coming and I don't like to capture, especially people are very concerned about their recordings. So this is the church looking from the front side, and quite tall building, and the angel on there. I'm recording all the side view of the church so that you can see properly. Although I am very new, so I don't know how to handle this camera trying my best to record with all the possible angles. So in front of the church there is a temple. Temple name is Sri Lanka Ramayan, and the temple is dedicated for Lord Buddha, and there are a lot of pictures. So I'm going to a lot of this is the front view of the temple, and I don't know, you can see from here the almost 20 feet Lord Buddha sleeping statue within this temple. So I'm going in to record it. Let's see how it turned out. And on the other side, this is the prayer area, people go and pray there. And so I'm going in, and just hold on, entry start from here. So I'm going to inside, and I have to remove my shoes here as per guideline. So I'm going to remove, and then we'll start recording. Starting with this Lord Buddha meditation statue. Let's see from a closer look. The statue is always beautiful. Seeing Lord Buddha is always mesmerizing. Wish to have calm like him all the time, in the calm, quiet and smiling face of Lord Buddha. They keep the prayer thing, so if you wants to pray or put some sandal stick, you can put it here. All the things are here. It's not like you have to bring. This is how it look like. It's a small around. So I'm just trying to show the area around the temple, and keep noticing the grass. Why I am asking to focus on the grass for a while, or on the plants or anything natural, I will talk about later in this video, but initially let's focus on the temple side. So we will pay our visit to another statue, which is the sleeping statue, I would say. The Lord Buddha is sleeping here. The statue itself is quite big. I don't know, I can show. Oh, sounds like the entry is closed for now. They closed the entry, but still it's a glass, so I can show it to you. So here it is, the Lord Buddha, starting from here. And although it's not seems like that big, but the statue itself, it's at least 20 feet or maybe 30 feet. If I'm not wrong, it seems like a 40 feet wide and almost 15 feet, at least 11 to 12 feet tall. Very beautiful. I love to see this type of okay, I never have seen before Lord Buddha sleeping statue. I always have seen before the sitting and meditating pose, but this is first time I am watching. So beautiful. I can't explain in words, but the feeling I have here, it's so beautiful. So this is all around, and I'll see is there any other statue of him to look into it. It seems like this is the end. This is the only bigger statue. I'll go to the other side of the temple. Let's see what other things we have there. So let's walk with me. So the temple itself called as Sri Lanka Ramayan, and I'll show the name here. Here it is. Let me zoom in, if I can zoom, I don't know. The screen is very small for my Pocket 3. Okay, so yes, here it is. So it's a Sri Lanka Ramayan, and in front of the temple, as you can see, there is a church. So church and the temple are very close to each other, and that's the beauty in Singapore. All the race, all the religious harmony, no conflict. People are living peacefully with the different religion, different belief without any problem. So although Singapore is very small but multiracial, so many different races are here, and all their temples, prayer places, everything is here. Okay, so I'm moving to the prayer temple. So this is the temple where prayer happens. One time only I have visited. As I go inside and the prayer is going on, so the temple from the front look like that. And it's a one-story building. This is the other side of the temple, which is mostly the sitting area, and people are praying there. Oh, there is another statue of Lord Buddha. Seems like a golden statue. People are praying, so I don't like to disturb their prayer, and I don't like to go there closely to bother them. And this is the all around the temple. Maybe this is the living area or building for the monks, so they may be staying here. It seems like that office area. Yes, so that's all for this temple. I'm moving back. Let's see what other thing we have in our on way. So walk with me. This is my neighborhood. So let me know in the comment. Do you find my neighborhood is beautiful? And on my surprise, this building tower looks so beautiful and very tall. So let's have a look on the building tower. If I'm not wrong, it's 35 story tall. And again, this is condominium, and this is low-rise condominium. So here it is, twin tower. One is here, the same tower at the back. And this is quite expensive condominium because this area is a central Singapore. So in central Singapore, the prices are, if I'm not wrong, are higher, even though the rental is very expensive here. Okay, so let's wait. I'm going to put on my shoes and then we'll walk further. So I'm moving toward there is another thing I would like to show, which is the river. And the river is quite beautiful. Okay, before we talk about river, let's talk about little bit on these properties. So you can see on my right these low-rise duplex kind of house. These are called bungalow houses and very expensive, and mostly the old generation they have purchased. It's very difficult to purchase right now because almost occupied. And behind that you can see the condominium building, which is again private owned property, but it's for 100 years of lease. So if you are having this uh, bungalow houses, that is for generation, so you and your other generation can stay here. But condominium after 100 year goes to the government. Same goes for the HDB, which is Housing Development Board, government owned properties. Again for 99 year or 100 year of lease, maintained by government. Bit cheaper, affordable for everyone. So mostly people prefer to buy the HDB. I have seen some people, they sell their condominium and moved into the HDB flats. So in my neighborhood, all the, not here, everywhere the buildings are together, bungalow houses, condominium, and the private condominium and the SDB. So seems like somebody had the farm here. It's a private farm. It seems like not properly grown things. So seems like a private, because if it belongs to the government, 1000%, it's going to be very maintained. Yes. So I'm moving forward, and the another beautiful tower here, the society, residential society with two different towers, all identical. So let's see the tower here. Yeah, so this is the residential complex. So moving back, the river in front of me, very close. We are almost there, just few steps away. This is the residential name for this particular society, Saint Michel Regency. And there is another one on my left, again beautiful and tall. So it starts from here, although the sun is brightening now. Yeah, the weather is very cloudy today. Only yesterday I have visited this neighborhood. I never been here. So on my surprise, I'm living very close to beautiful buildings, but I hardly come out from the house, so I never know before. So last week I tried to record the video, but they don't not turn out as good as I want. So I'm here back because Saturday, Sunday only I'm free from my work. And these are the 2 days I put my all effort to record, so that I can create a memory for me and you can see Singapore from my camera. As I mentioned, I am new, so the video turn maybe is not as good as meeting your expectation. You can help me to improve my content. Any suggestions, any feedback, if you like to know more, you can let me know in the comment section. I appreciate and I love to create the content, whatever you like most, or especially if you want to see Singapore, anything in Singapore, I will show it to you. So I'm going very close to, there is a lizard I can see, so I'm going to show from the camera. I hope I can show without getting in trouble, because it's quite, it's going back. I hope it's remain there when I go. I don't know what's there. Although I can't see where it is going, I think, I don't know the camera rotated properly or not, but It left. It's a quite big lizard. Yeah, it seems scary, but it's a quite big lizard here. Okay, so this is the river. This river, you can see how clean it is. No sign of pollution, no plastic. The water seems very clean and maintained. I'll show you, there are few boats. Those are especially working for cleaning the river. So there are some people on weekend or sometimes in a weekdays. So you can see there are few boats. Their job is to clean the junk. If any garbage or plastic bag or anything float here, they just keep it out. So always in a maintained and a clean face. Again, focus on the grass. Even though it's a outside of these buildings and very like no residential complex nearby. I mean, although it's nearby, but not very close. But still, see the grass. And everything is very maintained. So not only here. Anywhere in Singapore I go, you will see the grass, the tree, the lights, the roads. They all are properly managed. The height of the grass is always, because they have maintenance for every 15 days. And as you can see, Singapore is not that small to maintain at this level, but government really doing a great job to maintain the things. I really appreciate and love how government maintain all these things. You can see none of the tree is falling or any branch coming toward the roadside or affecting the driving way. They all got, you can see how this tree look like, and the structure of this tree turn out like they have maintenance. So every time they trim and the tree regrow. So that's because of this maintenance. None of the place I have seen in Singapore the grass is growing unmanaged or anything look like ugly or problematic, but everything they manage properly. So this is the backside of my house. I mean, I can see this area only from my balcony, but now today I am standing here to record. So again, these all are low-rise buildings, and again bungalow houses. And front you can see the tall buildings, they are condominium. So I don't know what's there. So let's walk on this sideway of the river. Yeah, I was talking about the river. So this river is actually the rainwater harvested river. Government has maintained this river because in Singapore the natural water resource is not there. I mean, there is no natural water in Singapore. So what government do? Government import the water. Back in days, they import all the drinking water from Malaysia. But as of now, 80% of the water government filtered out and supplied as a drinking water. So this river, it's a Kallang River or Bampao River. I can't see the board because other river I have, which is joining this one, is Bampao. So this is, I think, a Kallang River. All these rivers is a rainwater harvested water. So they are joining somewhere near to the filtration plant and the water supplied to. So there is no drainage water going in. There is only the rainwater harvested. The rainwater is going in. So this is the river, and on my left, on my right, sorry, on my right, again the backside of the condominium, the condominium plus bungalow houses, private houses. See how beautiful for them. They just have a river view. Although the fishing is not allowed here, just to inform, 5,000 Sing dollar is a fine if somebody get caught fishing inside the water. So these are the properties, condominium house, sorry, the private bungalow houses. How nice it is. I can't afford it, but I love to have it. It's so beautiful and peaceful. So expensive. So we are walking toward following this sidewalk. Generally people walk at the evening time. You can see some of the people going for a walk. Dogs are there, people are out with the dogs. And yeah, that's all. So as you can see, the buildings are so beautiful, and I love the infrastructure here. They are very nicely designed and maintained. So you can see here this area, all the time you see the height, and you can't see if anything is unmanaged or growing in uneven. Everything will be trimmed as per to make it more beautiful. This building is a black and white or grey, looks very beautiful and new. And okay, the green area you can see in the building here with all the grass kind of, this is the parking, multi-level parking. So every condominium, most probably they have their parking. So instead of drilling down in the basement, the government prefer to make the multi-level parking here. They don't like to drill down because it's not safe. It's very small island. So many places they have, but not like India, where mostly parking goes underground everywhere, even in the malls. So this is another beautiful condominium, and this is where we are walking back. So I'm just trying to show a 360 view where I'm standing right now. Yeah, so I'm walking toward this pathway which is connecting to the main road, and this main road I can use to walk back to the home. Let's see what else we can see on our way, or maybe I'll walk back to the other section of where we can see more on the private houses. I don't know you like to see it or not. Just comment below, so I will make more video. If you like to know more anything about the buildings or the roads, what are the things you like to see, just let me know. I'm going to read each and every comment and going to reply in terms of the video. So whatever you like, you just let me know. I'll create a detailed video on it. So don't hesitate, feel free to ping me down there. Whatever you like to say, I will make the video for it. Okay, moving back to the roadside. So the street we are walking before is connecting to this main road. This main road is, you can see here the view, how it look like. These are the double-decker buses here, all the public transport, and the buses are very cheap to travel. I always use the public transport. Having the own car is way expensive here, so mostly people prefer to have the public transport, and public transport is quite convenient here. Almost like from one end to another end you take not more than 50 minutes. if you are using that public transport, MRTs or something. So I always travel with MRT, which is called metro rail transport. Quite managed, on time, super fast, driverless trains. Everything managed by, operated by the control room. So you are sitting in the train, traveling with the train, which is, there is no driver. Another beautiful view of my neighborhood. This is how it looked like. I decided to record my neighborhood because this is the first thing I like to show. So pardon me if you don't like it, but I really love to record the housing and buildings. I mean, not record, I like to see what different type of buildings are in a country. Infrastructure, I am the infrastructure guy. I love to see the different infrastructure. So this is one of the beautiful place to see a different kind of infrastructure, especially Singapore design are marvelous. So on my left, these all are shop houses. They call shop house, which means ground floor you have a shop, and on your first floor you have the house. So people are living up there and running the shop at the same time. So I'm walking parallel to the street, opposite. All the buses you can see, they all are public transport. All aircon, all the buses, they all having the aircon, multi-decker, so 2 level they are. Yeah, the shop, mostly these shops are right now, this is the main commercial place near to my house. So they have the food store, they have repair shop, spa, special shops like selling the statue and something, flower. There are a lot many more, I can't even count. Another beautiful residential complex named Regent. So here it is, a tall building. Okay, so all the buildings, they mostly are digitally protected. As you can see, there is no guard, and hardly you see the guard here because everything is digitally protected. So nobody can go in without their passcode or without their card. Even each member of the family, they have their own card, and only allowed card are there to open the building and you can go in. So nobody can go in, and everywhere the cameras are there. So that's how government protect the citizen without security guards. So there is another church. The church name is Elim Church, and it's Sunday, so people are moving inside. Maybe the prayer time, first time of morning time of the prayer, people are rushing to pray. Yeah, it's a beautiful church. One time I go with my friend, not inside, just to check something regarding the prayer timing. So I never been inside the church, never been there for prayer, but maybe someday I'll go. Who knows? And I don't know what it is. It's a house or it's a temple, but the area covered by this house is quite big. Again, you see the grass here. Everything is quite same size. So each and every part of Singapore is covered with grass and maintained. So as you can see, this is just a extra space, and there is a water canal. So the rainwater, harvested rainwater, goes through this canal from here, not only here, every part, and connecting to the main river side. And every place you can see the dustbin. So dustbin is everywhere, so you don't need to throw anything here and there. People generally don't throw, they are well managed, well mannered. Okay, this is newly construction site. When I was here, I stayed in this condominium before for 1 month, but now they demolish and building a high rise again, because earlier condominium was almost like 12 story, 10 story. So they are going to build another condominium, high rise one. So that's how every 100 year, even before 100 year, if the building is not in a good shape, government take over, compensate and build another beautiful building, because the land is limited here. So, and government putting all the best effort to provide the accommodation for everyone. So that's the reason. There are a lot of buildings in Singapore. So I'm moving back to my house and going back in this way. This is another Indian food. You can see Indian Muslim food. So you can find everything, whatever you like. Yeah. So all the Indian food, South Indian food, North Indian food, whatever you like, it's available here at the best price. Availability is very high for the foods, and you just have to go out. And on your surprise, the young generation or the people, 90s or 80s people, older people used to cook, but the new generation, they don't cook. So now, if I'm not wrong, 70 to 80% of the population, the number might be not correct, but as per my observation, I see here 70 to 80% of the people, they eat outside. So the full family eat outside, and they don't cook. Although the cooking is very expensive, I'm cooking, so I know it almost same as outside food, but I don't feel happy when I'm having outside food, so I prefer to cook at home. But many people, they like to eat outside morning and evening. Okay, so I'm reaching to my neighborhood near to my house. That's all for this video. How did you find this video, the buildings and my neighborhood? Let me know in the comment section. Hit the like button, subscribe my channel, and I'll show more of the Singapore from my camera. So just stay tuned. New video will be there every week. I will try my best to create a video every week, at least one video in a week. So stay tuned. Hit the bell icon so you don't miss any video from the Singapore and from my camera. So just subscribe, don't forget to subscribe, and any suggestions are welcome. So don't hesitate to comment below. I love to read it, and if there is something I can make the video, I will make. Just let me know. So that's all for today. See you in the next video. Till then, stay safe, stay happy, stay away from negativity, work out, and spend some time with your loved one. Bye bye, take care. After returning the home, I decided to go upstairs to give a wider view of my neighborhood from the higher side of my house. So here it is. In the morning side, we were recording there. So we walked from this area. we were walking from this, and there is the church you can see. So that's how my neighborhood from higher story of the building. Let me know in the comment section how it looked like. Comment below and rate my neighborhood. Thank you for watching.